So for this video, guys, we're going to look at PA counter go and kind of combine the elements that we just talked to you about in double in sail, but use it in this setup because what you want to do, anytime you can utilize this B route to your advantage, that's going to help you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the Y on the flat, X on an in. We already showed you that as a nice quick hitting against a cover 3. Really does a good job of beating it. Then what we're going to do is give you the A and put him on a fade. You can block your running back and keep on the play action either or. Typically, if I think that they're doing a lot of blitzing, I don't want the guy on a play action, just throws my rhythm off. But if they're not blitzing a lot, you can keep him on that play action. And what you'll see is that the B does a really good job of driving back the players, giving that player that quick hitter. We want to establish that that is a route we want to hit in order to hit the B going across the field. So if people worry too much about the quick hitter, then they're going to end up giving up the ability to hit the B when it goes across, right? So say that they're going to play the X now. Now we're going to wait for the B, and we're going to be able to throw that ball over there to the right-hand side. It's kind of one of those deals that if we suck them in enough, they're going to have some hesitation. You can't have hesitation on this B route if they don't have it cross-manned. Even when they cross-man something like this, unless the player, we told you in our defensive guides, is low, it's not going to work, right? So say this guy wanted to be cross-manned. I'm just going to, I can't do it on this play, but if they did, that's not going to work for you, right? It's just the way it works as far as cross-manned. So what we're going to see is that we're going to have a really good opportunity of doing this play design against pretty much anything, right? Here's cover 3 cloud flats. The guy goes in, comes out, we're hitting that player, right? It doesn't matter which cover 3 it is. We'll show you against cover 2. It's one of those things that you want to establish the game being easier for you, right? This is something that makes the game easier for you, right? You're going ahead, your first read's always X, second read's going to be B, because it's a very tough route to keep. This is cover 2, the guy comes across, now you're just waiting underneath for him, right? And if they stayed with that player, they're in trouble. Because if they stayed with that player in cover 2, then you're going to know that they've got that ability, and I'll show you here, of them, you know, kind of staying in the middle on that player, right? If they do that, then you know that that B receiver is really going to do a good job of getting there. So they stay with that X, okay. All I got to do is wait for that B. Unfortunately, that guy got bumped out of there, but we're still going to be able to hit him, right? It's just one of those deals that they really can't cover both. I prefer to peck away at the X when it comes to the in route, and then open up everything else. Because with all the headaches in this formation, with all these kind of crossing routes and whatnot, the last thing that they want to have to worry about is a quick in. And we want to make sure that they do worry about that. So that's why I like that, and it kind of combines both. It does a really good job. It could be done on the short side or the wide side of the field. I particularly like it on the short side because most of the time when I have all my guys bunched on the left, people are more apt to stay in the middle of the field to the right because that's the whole field that they're going to cover.